In a world exploding with noise, distraction, and chaos, have you ever wondered what the secret to true power is? It's not about shouting the loudest or having the most aggressive stance. The ancient Romans, the architects of an empire that stood for 1,000 years, knew the secret. It was an art they mastered, a weapon more powerful than any legion, calmness under fire. Think about it. When everyone around you is losing their head, when the pressure mounts and the world seems to be crashing down, what is the one quality that separates the victor from the vanquished? It's the ability to remain calm. The Romans understood that anger is a poison. It clouds your judgment, makes you predictable, and forces you into making reckless mistakes. Emotion, when unchecked, shatters your focus. A mind consumed by rage or fear cannot strategize, it can't lead, and it certainly cannot build an empire. Real power, enduring power, isn't loud and flashy. It doesn't need to announce itself with threats and bluster. True power is quiet, steady, and unshakable. It's the silent confidence of a general who sees the entire battlefield while his opponents are lost in the smoke and fury of the moment. The great Stoic philosophers, men who advised emperors and generals, taught a timeless lesson: silence speaks louder than rage. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote in his private journals not about conquering others, but about conquering himself. He knew that the ultimate battle was internal. When you learn to control the inner storm, the tempests of anger, fear, and doubt that rage within your own mind, you gain an almost supernatural advantage over the external world. The chaos outside can no longer touch you. You see opportunities where others see only obstacles. You find solutions while others are still complaining about the problem. The outer world, in a sense, begins to bend to your will, not because you force it, but because you're no longer a slave to its whims. You become the eye of the hurricane, a point of stillness and clarity around which everything else revolves. Every great achievement, every single victory in history began first as a thought, a plan forged in the crucible of a calm and focused mind. It was won in the mind long before the first sword was ever drawn on the battlefield. This is a crucial concept to grasp. Your success in life, in your career, your relationships, your personal goals, is not determined by the events that happen to you. It's determined by how you respond to those events. And your response is dictated by the state of your mind. Now, let's be clear. Calmness is not the absence of emotion. That's a common misconception. The Stoics weren't unfeeling robots. They experienced the full spectrum of human emotion. Just like you and me, the difference was they didn't let their emotions rule them. Calmness is the mastery of emotion. It's feeling the surge of anger and choosing not to act on it. It's acknowledging the presence of fear, but refusing to let it paralyze you. It's about creating a space between a feeling and your reaction. In that space lies your freedom and your power. Think of your mind as a kingdom. You are its ruler. Will you let it be overrun by riots of anger, invasions of anxiety, and spies of self-doubt? Or will you establish order, discipline, and unwavering control? The strongest, most magnificent empire you will ever have the privilege to rule is the one that exists between your ears, your own mind. When you conquer this internal territory, no external force can ever truly defeat you. This isn't just ancient philosophy, it's a practical guide for modern life. In your next meeting, when tensions rise, be the calm voice of reason. When you face a personal crisis, take a deep breath and quiet the storm within before you act. When someone tries to provoke you, remember, that their rage is their weakness, not yours. Your tranquility is your shield and your sword. The world will constantly test you. It will throw noise, chaos, and adversity your way, but with a calm mind. You're not just a survivor, you are a ruler. You don't just endure the chaos, you command it. The path to power, the path the Romans walked, begins and ends with this one profound truth. Calm minds rule chaos. Master your inner world, and you will become the master of your destiny. The world will constantly test you. It will throw noise, chaos, and adversity your way, but with a calm mind. You are not just a survivor, you are a ruler. You don't just endure the chaos, you command it. The path to power, the path the Romans walked, begins and ends with this one profound truth. Calm minds rule chaos. Master your inner world, and you will become the master of your destiny. If you're ready to walk this path and unlock the power that lies within you, subscribe to Journey to Next Level. We'll be exploring more Roman motivation and Stoic power lessons to help you build your empire, one calm thought at a time. Thanks for watching.